Talk to us more like Umar. The Prince of Pan-African. Big Papa's in the house. Run my donations. I mean, shout out to Umar. I ain't got no problem with the dude, but I think it's funny y'all keep coming over here asking everybody to talk like Umar. Queen Mother Garland. Cocoa Butter and Sea Moss Gold. And
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
True story. I started crying, but the tears didn't feel like mine. I got up and walked out the dungeon because it kind of caught me off guard, right? I said, whoa, that was a little different. What was that? I go back in, I finish my libation. I don't think nothing of it. I get back to my hotel room, same night. Sun is still up. It's about 2 hours from sunset. I call my mother, let her know I'm good. I go back to my hotel room. I don't have a roommate. I sit down on my bed. Sun's still up. All of a sudden, I start hearing chains, whips, people crying, screaming, animals. My room starts spinning. Mind you, I'm wide awake. This is not a dream. I don't smoke. I'm not high. I'm a psychologist. I'm clearly awake.
Listen, until I get my permanent wives, because I'm not getting no divorce. No divorce here. No divorce. They say measure 100 times, cut once. Measure 100 times, cut once. I'm going to get 2 wives and that's it. That's it. No third, no fourth, no divorce. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. But until I get my 2 wives, I'm married to the Cash App and the PayPal of FDMG. I want you to understand, and overstand me. The Cash App is my first wife, and the PayPal is my second wife. Until I get the schools renovated, the Cash App is my first wife. So please support my first wife. Send her some money. $ FDMG School on your Cash App. $ FDMG School on your Cash App. Please support my second wife. Please support my second wife. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. PayPal.me/FDMG Academy. Please support my first wife, the FDMG Cash App. Please support my second wife, FDMG PayPal. There you go. I got my 2 wives. My 2 wives need some money. My 2 wives need some money to finish the renovations.
We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
I thought it was going to stop. Now the sun down, right? It's still going on. I'm scared to get up and walk out. Something might grab me.
Thanks for joining us.
thanks for having me.
Do you think that baths are a necessity now?
Is there salt in the sea? Does honey come from a bee? You see, why do you think that February is the shortest month in the year?
Black history?
I'll tell you why. Not just because of Black history, but because it's one less day in this month that Black folks have to deep clean themselves. I'm telling you what I know.
No.
I'm only telling you, no.
Well,
No. Because let me tell you something. Black folks are conditioned to go the quick way. Shower this, shower that. But we haven't learned to sit and deep soak in our mental minds to be able to clean ourselves out. You see, the white folks have trained you that the quickest way is the better way. No, sometimes the longer route is the route to success.
Next
question.
That
It doesn't make sense because you haven't opened up your mind and you're full of idiotity. And idiotity, I'm not going to entertain that. Next question. Next question. Well, when you find some common sense, which is not common with you.
So then all of a sudden, something starts tapping me in my third eye like this, real hard, but not hard enough to hurt me, but the power that I'm showing you here, right? But there's nobody in the room with me, but there's a finger tapping my third eye. Now I know it was opening up my third eye so I could receive the wisdom from my ancestors. I know that now. I didn't know that then, because back then I'm thinking like a Muslim. I'm not knowing nothing about no African consciousness. So then I try to go to sleep. I said, let me sleep this off because I'm too scared to do anything else. I felt 2 hands roll me over to the other side of the bed. Now, mind you, I'm almost 300 pounds. Roll me back to the other side of the bed. Roll me back. I'm like, oh, shit. Did I bring a demon back? So, I'm thinking in my
paranormal activity
mind, right? So at about 4 o'clock in the morning, I figured it out. I said, this is the ancestors. I just knew it. So I asked them, could y'all let me sleep now? Because I'm scared. Y'all been with me for like 7, 8 hours. I need to sleep. So they left. The next day, I walk out through the village, and we are in a rural section of Senegal. So it's like calves and donkeys and chickens walking all around, right? So I'm talking to the Senegalese brothers, telling them what happened last night. They said, don't worry about that. A lot of you American Africans, when y'all come home, y'all have that experience because it's your ancestors tapping back into you. So when I get back to Philadelphia, this is the summer 2005, I resign from the school district of Philadelphia. I take on an assistant principal job. And I start experiencing coincidences like crazy. Somebody will, phone ring, I know who it is. Somebody looking for something, I got it in my hand. I think of somebody, I see him tomorrow. Like bing, 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 bing. Coincidences like crazy, where I'm like, oh shit, what happened over there? So then I finally go to the Oyotunji African village in South Carolina. I get an African spiritual divination, Yoruba style, right? From the Yoruba. And that's when the Babalawo, rest in peace, Chief Olaitan, he's an ancestor now. He left about 2 years ago. He told me your ancestors were throwing you a welcome home party. He said you didn't go to Africa for Garvey. You thought you went to Africa for Garvey, but your ancestors set that whole thing up to bring you back.
Oh, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Are aliens real? Yes, aliens are real. Because an alien visited me in Jacksonville, North Carolina. I'm in Jacksonville, Florida right now, but I used to live in Jacksonville, North Carolina. I'm in Jacksonville, Florida right now, but I used to live in Jacksonville, North Carolina. And when I was in the 3rd grade in Jacksonville, North Carolina, 9 years old, 8 years old, me and my mother were looking out the window and we saw a UFO. We said, is that a UFO? I said, nah, that might be a plane. Maybe that's the military expedition, military air. It was a UFO. So we watching this UFO. It kept swirling around. It was way up in the sky though, but it had all these lights and it was going in a circle. And my mom said, okay, it's time for you to go to bed. So I go to bed, but I'm not asleep. You know how you laying down in your bed before you fall asleep? Jacksonville, North Carolina. And the next thing you know, this yellow thing walked into my room. It was about 3 feet tall, shaped like a man, but no features. No, it was just pure yellow light, shaped like a man with no features, pure yellow light. And I'm scared as shit. I want to call my mom or my dad, but I'm scared because we just saw a UFO like 2 hours ago. And this little yellow man, stocky too, he was built like he was a bodybuilder, but all you could see was yellow light in the shape of a man, no eyes, no nose, no mouth, pure yellow. And I'm acting like I'm asleep because I don't want him to know I'm woke. And then all of a sudden, it ran up to me and punched me in my face. I just knew I had a black eye or a broke nose. I just knew I had a black eye or a broke nose. I just knew I had a black eye or a broke nose, and it ran out the room. And I got up and ran into my parents' room and I said, I just got punched in the face by an alien. They said, boy, go to bed. I said, Umi, we just saw that spaceship. It was real. Because right after you sent me to bed, this little yellow man with no face, made of pure yellow light, came into my room, punched me in the damn face. It felt like I had a broke nose, but I didn't.
I'm half black. Ain't no such thing as half black. You don't mix white milk with chocolate milk and get half chocolate milk. When you ever see half chocolate milk? What kind of milk is this? It's half chocolate. Ain't no such thing as half chocolate. It's either chocolate or it ain't. It's either chocolate or...
See your eyes shine, she's my snow bunny queen. In the winter lights, so she's my sweet dove of cream. Touch to my nose, this lover's got is so raw. Make you lose, stepping out of control.
It's me and you tonight.
Snow bunny.
Moving on the car. Everything's so right. Got that smooth so feel.
No, that's
Next to the law. With my snow bunny love. Been party about the night.
Yo, promised the school, but it's still on delay. Dr. Umar out here just wasting a day. On Pond Pass, man, talking all that's great. Scamming supporters while they all pray. No school for the people where the dreams at. Empty promises, man, it's all a trap. Talking big plans, but they falling flat. We need action, homie, where the school's map. FDMG, you said it'd be the dream, but you're chatting on Quantcast, building up schemes. Crowd-funded cash, vanish like steam. Where's the blueprint? Where's the team? More time on the mic than the chalk from the board. Dr. Umar, what's the vision you hoard? Students still waiting, feeling ignored. All the talk, no walk, and we getting bored. Donations rolled in, people sacrifice pay. You bought a microphone instead of a hallway. Be the leader you claim, stop the relay. Educate the youth, stop filming the cliche.
No school for the people where the dreams at. Empty promises, man, it's all a trap. Talking big plans, but they falling flat. We need action, homie, where the schools map.